Collin Morikawa is with us now at the 106th PGA Championship. Collin, how would you sum up your third round?
Steady. Felt like I, made a couple putts, hit a couple good shots, got away with a few. Still left a few out there, so a balance of everything. Obviously, the course was playing, pretty low today. A lot of guys took it low to climb their way up, and I assumed tomorrow was going to be the same. So it was nice to make that putt on the last and kind of, I wouldn't say cushion, but to at least be tied for the lead heading with 18 to go.
Thanks. We'll take some questions, starting with Mike 5.
Hi there, Collin. Yeah, congratulations. You're in a terrific position. I'm wondering, you have 2 majors to your name already. How important is that going to be in terms of experience, know-how, going into the final round? Because it's going to be a pressure cooker of an atmosphere out there on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm going to tap into just that kind of mental state that I've been in, not only in those 2, but other tournaments that I've played well in. And I think the goal for me tonight before my tee time is just to be as mentally sharp by that first hole. I think looking back at a month ago at Augusta, I felt sharp and everything, but I feel like I could have, had a little bit of self-talk before I went out on that first tee and really just not got ahead of myself. And not that I did, but, 2 holes really costed me back there. So, tomorrow is just going to put everything I have out there and see how it plays out.
Mike 12, then 1.
Collin, there's people that say you need to hit it, 360 or whatever it is off the tee here. But when you first came here this week, did you immediately think, oh yeah, I can play this?
I knew it was long. Soft greens kind of helped. I think it helped me in a sense to where, I can still fire at pins with 5 irons and 4 irons and get away with them. Look, I felt like the way I was driving the ball heading into the week, I felt like I was still going to be able to contend. But obviously, it's nice to kind of put that together, see the scores, and, like I said, have 18 holes left to tie for the lead.
Collin, 2 things. From your vantage point, how would you describe the swing that occurred on 15?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about my actual golf swing.
Not the actual golf swing.
Wow, long day. I mean, it was big for me. You got to take advantage of that. Look, I lipped it in. It was a 360 lip in, and sometimes you need those things to just kind of go your way. Xander still fought back, had 2 birdies to finish off the round, but he makes par there. He has a 2-shot lead, on me, and it was nice to have that little swing for me just heading into tomorrow.
And secondly, and very unrelated, what does it say about where you are with your game right now that you're out here solo, just you and JJ, kind of doing it yourselves?
Look, I am out here solo, but I still have a team around me. I've got sweet Stephen Sweeney for putting. I still talk to Rick every day. So there's a big team behind me that they're all there in their places and just kind of fitting the pieces and just going through the same routine. It's huge. It helps. Try not to overcomplicate things. And this week, if I've hit a bad shot, I don't get ahead and try something new on the next shot because I hit a bad one. It's just poor swing, poor effort. Go on to the next and try and execute the next one.
Right here on 7.
What's one thing Rick told you this week that's helped?
He hasn't told me to do anything. It's not really how it works between us. It's just talking it through and just getting things out and creating a game plan. And a lot of it is just him going through all the mumbo jumbo and the gibberish I pretty much say to him, and then formulating a plan of saying, okay, well, this is what we're going to focus on for today. He never really tells me you need to do this. It's just kind of, you play it day to day, you see how everything's feeling, but our goal for today was to just take every shot one at a time, and I think we did a good job at that, and that's going to be a big key for me tomorrow.
At the Masters, you said your mistake was you were too greedy, but with such a bunched up leaderboard, guys going so low, do you have to be kind of greedy, aggressive tomorrow?
No. Look, I feel like I've made birdies throughout this entire golf course, so it's not like I have to get all my birdies in through the first 6 holes. There are going to be guys that take it very, very low early on, and I haven't looked at the leaderboard, but there are a ton of guys that could do a lot tomorrow. And, I've been in tournaments where I've teed off and, you lose the lead already by the time you tee off. It could be like that tomorrow. Who knows? But like I said, I'm going to take it one shot at a time. If I need a press, it's going to be in the last 2 to 3 holes if I need to. But I think if I stick to the game plan I've been kind of working through, look, it's been working. It's put me tied for the lead today and through 3 rounds. So I've got a job to do tomorrow for 18.
Right here on 8.
Yes, what I was going to ask.
All right, we'll go over to 1.
Any shades of Harding Park in 2020 for you, the way the leaderboard stacked up here with so many guys having a chance? And I guess what did you learn from that Sunday that might be able to benefit you here?
I just got to be focused on myself. Look, I've played against all these guys. It's not like any of these guys are new. They all have their accolades within themselves, and really anyone can go low. But I'm going to put everything I have. You know, I learned a lot over this past month, over these past 2 years, over the past 5 years of being a pro, and we're going to really just I'm going to have a talk with myself. You know, I normally just kind of go to sleep, eat my dinner, eat my breakfast, wake up, and play golf. I think everything that I've gone through over the past couple of years, just, you know, I'm ready for these moments. And a month ago, you know, I felt like I was ready, made a couple errors. Tomorrow, hopefully, we're not.
Up to 12.
Collin, starting your career the way you did with the 2 quick majors and other wins, I would imagine it got a little crazy. Have the last 2 years been less crazy, or do you feel like people have forgotten about you?
To be honest, it wasn't that crazy. I felt like I can kind of go around everywhere, and frankly, you know, yes, it's nice to have people root for you, and I feel like people aren't rooting for me out here. You know, they like a good story. They like, you know, Xander hasn't won one, other guys, whatever it may be. But, you know, I could care less.
Can you go out to eat and not be recognized sometimes, or are you always?
Yeah, no, I get recognized now. I mean, it's enough to where I get recognized. You know, living in Las Vegas, there's a lot of people who like sports. Oh, excuse me. A lot of people who like sports. I mean, I get recognized. Like I do get recognized, but I wouldn't say, you know, 3 years ago was crazy and today was crazy. It's just go on with your life and deal with it.
We'll finish up right here with Adam.
Could you give a little more color on what that self-talk was like that you were mentioning on the first tee at Augusta Sunday?
No, I didn't do any self-talk. Frankly, I've never have. But I think today is going to be a great time to just sit down for 60 seconds and, you know, just let it out and just tell yourself what you want to do. You know, I've got a job. I knew showing up to this week, we were going to give ourselves a chance, and we've done the job for 3 days. So I've got a goal. Hopefully we can accomplish that tomorrow.
Thanks for your time, Collin.
Thanks, guys.